becoming irregular, don't get bored. Switch to a platform that gives you undiluted, real, and fresh news on the go. Plus, creative entertainment, informative talk shows, best African movies, celebrity gossip, heartwarming comedies, and lots more. This is GBKM Network. Welcome to the world of limitless entertainment. Follow us on our social media platforms. Download our app on Google Play and App Store to enjoy notifications on your mobile device anywhere you are. GBK.
Happy that you're doing very well. I know that you're very, very busy, but I'm glad that we're able to do this. Our people at home, in diaspora, in Nigeria, will be more than happy to hear from you from GBKM, which is the mouthpiece. I'm very happy and excited. This is a honor, I must say. Now, let me quickly go straight to why we're here. We know that you will be ascending the throne very, very soon. But I want to dwell with your experience in Canada. I want to compare that experience in Canada. How do you think your experience in Canada will impact the throne?
First of all, about the impact of my experience in Canada that is going to take by living this atmosphere and going back home, which I believe once I get there is going to be like, this is not going to be like I'm visiting. I'm living there for good. My main goal there is to empower the children, the youth. That is my main goal. It may look like I'm going there to be the king, but actually I'm going to an office. They are making me, it's just like you just employ somebody as an headmaster of a school or a principal of a school. You have a lot to do. Why do we make you a principal, or why do we make you an headmaster? It's purposely to see what those children are going to become tomorrow. Ability to raise them right, because those are the future of tomorrow. Without education, I won't be here where I am today. Maybe I will still be in the village doing farming or something.
Now, as a custodian of the culture, knowing what you know, and we are here in Toronto, a lot of people will say Toronto is a multicultural city. Knowing what we know as a multicultural city, how do you now imbibe that in your people at home to be more versatile and to embrace the new generation? Why still preserving the original and organic culture?
Yeah, about that, I think and I believe a multicultural country or a society like Canada that I am living right now is working very well. It's really working. There's nothing wrong. I don't know if you know much about my.
I read a little bit about it, okay. And I read a little bit about you, just enough. But you can educate me more.
Yeah, we have some other small town around the Kiron, like Ire, Inisha, Iragbiji, Ada, Ekoende, and some small area like that. I would like all of us to work in unity, work together.
Massive. This is big.
To work together. When we can work together, we can improve. What belongs to Kano belongs to Ire. Why do we want to separate each other? Why do you want to wait until you get visa from Kano to get to Ire? It doesn't make any sense. But a group work speaks volume.
Now
we can achieve a lot.
Just to move real quick, I do understand that your background in Canada. I read up a little bit about what you do, and I was loudly, oh my God, I cannot even introduce you enough because of what you've accumulated under your bed, and that's something that I have to emulate as we go. But let's go back to, I know your office as you call it, is not governmental. But how do you now influence that your kingdom when it comes to employment? You mentioned about youth. Part of the problem that the youth have is employment. Based on your background, we're talking about employment, talking about cultural, agricultural sector and other ones. How do you encourage that?
Yes, right before I was called for some, as you know, part of what is going on right now, I've had that one in my plans. That, okay, how am I going to be relevant in my town? Because there's going to be a time that we're going to retire, that you're going to be like, okay, I want to go home. Then where is home? If you don't build it now, when are you going to build it? So I've been talking to a lot of my colleagues, like people that own. We have people from my town that owned university.
And now, in that meeting, I know that you are the president, the founder of the All Saints University. We're discussing in details. Can you give us a little bit of clue what you discussed?
Yeah, I met Dr. Joshua Yusuf. He's an indigene of Ikinu. And I met with him today that I would like, which we've already have in plan, that we want to build this private university, private medical university in Ikiro, which is going to be good for the people of Ikiro, and even not only for the people of Ikiro, people of Nigeria entirely. Dr. Yusuf runs this university successfully in Canada, in Chicago,
In the islands.
and in the island. We have a lot of graduates, medical doctors, surgeons all over the world that was trained by his university. Citizen of somebody that is born and raised in Ikiro, now doing all this large thing all over the world. And we're going to leave our country, our town empty? No. We have put plans together to bring the same university to Ikiro, in Osun, which is Nigeria.
And you're not just only working with him alone, from what I gathered, speaking to you before we went on air, you're working with different sector, agriculture, different area to expand it. Now, it is good to be inclusive. What are the challenges you see in advance? Why you are embarking on this inclusiveness?
Well, there's an adage in my own country, or in my own town. They say, Arugumasa, that fear no war. You understand? So if I'm saying there's not going to be obstacles or anybody challenging whatever, I'll leave that word to them. I'm just doing what I'm being sent to do.
Are you going to be coming back to Canada? Because